Yeah, so change of things. I found one guy. I'm riding along slowly, and some guy caught up with me. So that's a point in his favor, the fact that he caught up with me. And then, but I was going really slow. And then so I start to follow him, and we go into some corners, and he's hanging off the bike, and he's like almost getting his knee down on the public street. So that's impressive. This guy right here. And then, but I'm not really sure what to make of him. On the one hand, he hangs off like a MotoGP rider in the corners, but on the other hand, in the straights, he goes like slow as dirt. So he's going really slow on the straights, and then when he gets to a bend in the road, he either like maintains his speed because for a corner you should be going kind of slower. My watch is actually getting on my nerves a lot lately. It's like the band that you tuck the extra length into has become loose with time, and now it's the band keeps coming out, it keeps sliding out, and that's dangerous because once it slides out, it could easily just fall off the rest of the way. So yeah, so so what I would be doing is I'd be flying down the straights, because why not, going like really fast, and then for the corners I would brake hard and bring it down to a really low speed. And what he's doing is he's just kind of doing that low speed all the time, but for the corners he's either like maintaining the speed, which is quick for the corners, or he's speeding up a little bit. So it seems to me like he's just kind of like practicing his cornering, and he doesn't care about the straights at all. So on the straights he's just going casual, but then once the road gets windy, he actually will accelerate a little bit and then go into them and get like his knee down on all the corners. So it seems like he's out specifically just to focus on. I didn't see what he just did then. He swerved to miss a sewer lid. He just did like a quick swerve to miss a sewer lid, and I just went fully in the oncoming lane to avoid some water. So who am I to talk? But nah, it's really common here. It's so common, in fact, like I've seen SUVs swerve to miss like a little pothole that they probably wouldn't even have felt if they'd hit it, and they see it like a little. I'm talking like, I'm not talking a big pothole. I'm not talking about they're trying to save the tires or rims from damage. I'm talking just like a little scar in the road, like maybe a half a centimeter deep pothole, and they will and these are SUVs, and they like literally like they see it and they're like, and it's just like, what the fuck, man, that's so dangerous. It's yet another one of the things you have to worry about in Taiwan. Like, you could be that happened to me one time. I was riding along on my Ninja and I was flying by a scooter, and just as I'm about to fly by him, he just does a swerve out into me, like it looked like it was intentional, like he was trying to crash into me. But and then I look in my mirror and I see there was a pothole on the ground, and he was swerving at the last second, hard swerve to miss it. No, it wasn't a pothole. It was a sewer lid. And it's like, what the fuck? Here's a sewer lid. Ooh, nothing. It's just no big deal. Like don't brake hard on a sewer lid in the rain, but or don't brake hard on a sewer lid, period, actually. But other than that, they're not that big of a freaking deal. Okay, so now I got to catch him because I got stuck at a red light and he didn't. I could have taken that corner a lot quicker. The guys that I regularly ride quick on this road with, they'll get their knee down in that corner. But I don't know this road as well as they do. So it's difficult for me to pick the right entry speed into corners and to because I don't know each corner as I come up to it. I don't know how much of a corner it is. But yeah, like you'll see, like for like this bend in the road, he's not doing it anymore. He was really hanging off the bike and getting good lean angle on the corners. He's just chilling now. Yeah, so that's that's one of the main reasons I like riding with the other groups too, is because they know this road like the back of their hand, and here he goes. He's like, he's either getting his knee down, or he could be if he just stuck it out like another half a centimeter. Like he's grazing the ground with his knee. He's doing well. But then you see once he gets to the straight, he just kind of slows down again, and here he goes again. But that's fine by me, because that's something I need to. I've never gotten my knee down on a public street, so that's kind of something I want to do. So if I ride with him, and I kind of there was a sewer lid there. I had to adjust my line to miss it. Then you got to wear one of those yellow things in the middle. You're hanging off the bike. Yeah, and then once you come out of the corner and you go onto the straight where you should go hard on the gas, he just lays off of it. It's kind of funny. It's and I'm not criticizing him. I'm really not. He's just obviously some guy who's not concerned with going fast, and he has fun on the corners, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. It's actually kind of smart.